Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie aka Rick here, bringing you part 6 of my GTA4 Let's Play. In this episode I helped Vlad out with a couple, I think it's just one job in this, and then go play darts with Roman, a couple of games. I think I do quite well in that. And then at the end I'm just about to start another job for Vlad, so that'll be in the next video, episode 7, which will be coming soon after this, so yeah. In this video I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favourite games, or game series of all time. Number 5 is Gears of War, so far. Gears of War series, like the first one, I got it pretty soon on when the Xbox 360 came out, and I was blown away by the story, because normally with a first person shooter the stories aren't fantastic, and I hadn't really seen much like it before, and the guns and everything, just the whole game just blew me away a little bit. So, and then I completed that quite a few times on most difficulties. Played multiple playthroughs of it. Played a little bit of the online. I wasn't too great at the multiplayer, but at that point I hadn't really played much multiplayer. So, in the years following that, I started playing more multiplayer games like Call of Duty. Played Halo more than I was already. So yeah. And then Gears of War 2 came out, which I think was even better than the first one. It had the new Horde mode as well, which I think I got to level 50 on most of the maps, but I definitely got the achievement for going level 10 on all the maps. I done most of it with my brother. We found a little spot on most maps where you could hold up and defend. Normally it was like a corner, so you could defend one entrance to that place and not have to watch multiple sides, which is a lot easier to handle. So yeah, on most of them there is a spot like that. Some of them you had to kind of be a bit more attacking and hold up somewhere where it's a bit more dangerous, but if you just watch your back and support each other, if you do it in multiplayer, and it's not too difficult, because obviously there's 2 of you, so you can cover more than one direction, whereas if you're on your own it's a bit more difficult because you've got to be alert and watch multiple angles at the same time. But you know, it's always good to play games like that multiplayer. And the campaign as well in Gears 2 got even stronger than the first one. Carried on the story of the Locust invasion of Earth, basically, and they tried to go underground and find out all about their tunnels and stuff. They found it was a lot worse than they realised at first with all the tunnels, because there was a huge tunnel system. And yeah, so I can't wait for the third one. Third Gears of War, it's going to be amazing. It's going to hopefully conclude the story, because I've been waiting for the conclusion to the story for quite a while. I've got the beta at the moment through buying Bulletstorm, and I'm really enjoying it. The multiplayer is going to step in the right way. So I always thought it was a bit, I don't know, I didn't really like it that much, the Gears multiplayer. Just in Gears 1 it was right. You had the shotgun, which was really good, and yeah, it was a bit overpowered, and the hosting thing is not great, but yeah, it was good overall. And they downed the shotgun's damage in the second one. I didn't really like that much, so the shotgun was my favourite weapon, so it's always good rolling around the corner and just blasting someone to bits with a one shot with a shotgun. So yeah, that's come back sort of. The shotgun's a little bit more powerful, but the host advantage isn't there anymore, as far as I can tell. So it's not that bad. It's not, say you're host and you can just own everyone in Gears of War 1 and 2, so because your shots register before theirs do, which was a bit annoying. So, but you got around it. It was okay. And on to number 4. Number 4 is Final Fantasy Tactics for Game Boy Advance. Some of you may not have played this game, but it's a game that I bought when probably one of the first games I bought when I got my Game Boy Advance. And it's a game I still play today, quite a few years on, so that says something about it. I've played it probably about 200, 300 hours in total. You know, Final Fantasy games, they always take ages to play. It's like a turn-based strategy You move like on squares, so, and the class development, I think, is one of the best features about this game. You have to, say you want to be a time mage, you have to get 5 black mage spells mastered, and then 2 white mage spells mastered, and then you can transform your character into a time mage. So it gives you a little bit to think about, and there's always something to do. Say you've got a job and you need to have a certain class for it, you just got to go out, do some battles and master some spells. So there's always something to do. You can always grow your characters and your party. My level cap's 50, I think, if I remember rightly, and most of my party are at that level now, with a variety of jobs available because they've all mastered so many spells. On my first playthrough I didn't realise that you had to do that, and that was a bit annoying because I got really far in, got like 100 hours in or something, and I got stuck because I didn't have the right classes for the jobs that I needed to do. So I just thought I'd done something wrong, but I read up on it and it turns out that I hadn't actually done anything wrong. I just needed to master some spells, so I went back through, mastered a load of spells with all my characters and got the classes that I needed, so I could continue the storyline. So that's probably why I've got an inflated number of hours on it, because I wasn't playing it properly to start with, but you know, still I recommend buying it if you haven't played it. It's such a good game. I haven't played the PSP one yet. I've just got a PSP, literally the first time I've had a PSP, so I'm going to buy that game soon, and I'll let you know what I think of that. But I don't think it'll beat the Game Boy Advance one personally, because it is amazing. Next game, I have to say Pokemon. My favourite, Pokemon Red, because that was the first one I played, but I still buy them today, and it's a bit sad, I'm 19 and still play Pokemon, but I always find them really enjoyable. I don't like games where you literally pick them up and you play a few hours and then that's it, you don't play it anymore. I prefer long games, and Pokemon always are, because there's so much to do. Even with the new ones now, you've got to catch so many more Pokemon. But yeah, it's still enjoyable, like training up your Pokemon, getting a really strong party, defeating Pokemon League, all that good stuff. Yeah, I think most people have played Pokemon, so I'm not going to go into much detail on that. And I can only release short videos, so, you know, can't talk for too long, which is a bit annoying. Number 2 is Halo series, and most importantly Halo 3 to me. The storyline has been great all the way through. I think Halo Reach and Halo 2 are the best two for storyline, I think, in my opinion. The Halo Reach storyline was amazing. Although I missed being Master Chief, you know, being overpowered and all that good stuff, but no, Halo Reach was a good storyline. I really enjoyed it. Completed it on Legendary with 3 other people. My parents went away, and I had a load of mates over, and we just played Halo on Legendary and completed it. So that was good fun. It's always good to do that. A few drinks, you know, Halo Reach, it's good times. I think I played more multiplayer on Halo than any other game, to be honest. My favourite game types, MLG on Halo 3. Not a big fan of MLG on Halo Reach, so I'm not a big fan of the DMR as much. The BR on Halo 3 was probably the best weapon I've ever used, so I don't think I'll ever prefer a weapon to that. Maybe some of the ones out of Bulletstorm, but they're a bit different. I also like SWAT. It's like one headshot kill, so that's good fun. Helps you with accuracy. Like if you find you're missing shots, you can like 3-shot someone in the chest, but you miss that vital headshot at the end. It's a good thing to play SWAT, because you know, you learn. So you got to have reactions. You got to be able to flick up to the head and get that one shot. So yes, that's a good practice. I've practiced a lot in SWAT in Halo 3. Doubles. Played doubles a lot, because yeah, I had a team, but we weren't always online at the same time. But that was me and my mate Genesis, he's called now. Pretty much always online at the same time, because we used to love playing Halo, so we were on quite a lot. So we played a lot of doubles, had a few game battles, doubles matches, but mainly it was 4v4s, so we struggled to find a fourth because not everyone in our clan liked Halo. We were mainly a Call of Duty clan, so we struggled to find a fourth sometimes, but when we did, we jumped on game battles, had a few matches for, just jokes. It's always fun. Game battles is taken quite seriously by a lot of people, but we never seemed to do that, so we always joked about and had a good time while playing reasonably competitive. So yeah, it's good fun. I recommend getting a group of mates and playing some game battles matches because it is fun. And even though sometimes you get absolutely stomped, I'll admit we had our fair share of big losses, but that's fine. We still had a laugh. We were laughing at the end of it, laughing at the start of it. So, and the other team probably weren't. That's the main thing you got to think. If you're having fun, then that's all that matters really. It doesn't matter if you're on a 100 game win streak or whatever, and just playing super seriously. I'd prefer to have a good time. Maybe win some games, lose some, But yeah, that's just how I like to play games. I like to enjoy them. If I don't enjoy a game, I won't play it. Simple as that. Which I think what everyone should do. And you see some people raging out on Call of Duty. Yeah, I've done my fair share of raging. Got a dent in my wall to prove that, but I stop playing it once I get to that stage. I just turn my Xbox off, go and play something else, that calms me down. WoW is quite good for that, and that leads on to my favourite game of all time, which is World of Warcraft. It's a fantastic game. A game I've played way too much in the last few years. I started in 2009, I think it was, something like that, quite a long time ago now. And I got introduced to it by Genesis again, when I used to go over there and play Halo. Yeah, when I got there he was playing WoW once, and I was like, that looks good. I was like, what is it? And he said it was World of Warcraft, so he let me try it out, let me start a new character on his account. And from then on, I pretty much went home, bought it, off the internet, and this is when I didn't have my own computer. I used to have a time restriction on how long I was allowed on the computer, which was really annoying to start with, but I can understand why my parents did it, help me get through school, do homework, all that good, all the revision and everything, so it's got to be done. I thank them now for it, really. So I got through high school with pretty good grades, so yeah, but now I've got my own computer, I can pretty much play it for as long as I want, and I have done, which is quite bad. I've got quite a few level 80s, I think 4, one level 85 at the moment, so I'm working on some more. And I've got loads of 70s and 60s ready to level up. I've got one of most classes above 60, so I think it's just Warlock. Sorry for yawning, it's quite early here. Yeah, it's just Warlock that I haven't got above 60 at the moment. But I don't know. I'm a big fan of casters, so I probably will level that soon. It's just getting around to it at the moment. Doing all these videos and stuff. Haven't got much spare time, and with a full-time job it's quite difficult. So yeah, dungeons as well. I really enjoy dungeons. Never been a raider, so I can't really comment on raids, but I love going 5-man dungeons. I think tanking is my favourite role. Got a warrior tank at level 72 at the moment, and I really enjoy tanking. I don't know, a lot of people complain there's not enough tanks and everything, but I really do enjoy them. So anyway, this video's overrun a bit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.